So I don't understand that. Well, it's not that we don't understand. We know what's going on. We know why they don't let the dual citizenship happening in Cameroon.
Why?
Well, because they're scared of. Because they're scared of. Because they're protecting.
What?
They are scared of the people that the diaspora. They're scared of the diaspora. That's why they don't want the dual citizenship. That's why they don't want it.
But they're still traveling back and forth.
Huh?
They're still traveling back and forth. There's still people with the dual citizenship are still traveling.
No,
even if you don't give it to them,
it's too much hassle.
Yeah, but even if you don't give it to them,
they're still traveling, but they feel limited. I can't just buy the ticket today and say I'm going to Cameroon tomorrow. That's important. You see?
Well, no.
You can buy a ticket now, say tomorrow I'm going Ghana. I don't need to go London to get a visa. You see what I mean?
But even so, even if I have a British passport.
And the law over there also tells you that you cannot appropriate land, you cannot buy land, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Yeah. But in fact, the biggest problem is that the diaspora they are like a threat to their power. Because they can speak the truth to the people. They can tell them, look, this is what your country should be looking like. Yeah. This is what you need there. And they don't want that sense of rebellion that the diaspora brings.
Then don't allow your people to travel.
So that's the whole problem with the diaspora. So
Russia.
I mean, but which country has managed to develop himself without the diaspora? Which country? Even the Americans, the Irish, and all this. You know, the people coming from abroad that they develop the country. I mean, who will come there and develop it? It's not going to be the Chinese. The Chinese are coming there to take what they need to take and go.
Yeah.
You know, but if the diaspora comes back home, it's because they love the land.
They need to come back. Yeah.
They need to come back there one day. They care about the land. They care about the country. That's why the diaspora want to come back. But you will notice that every dictatorship regime will stop the diaspora from coming.
Because they've been exposed.
They will stop the diaspora. Every single dictatorship regime. Mr. Biya has promised that to Cameroonian so many times. And it's just entertaining them. Like, keep them hoping that it's going to happen one day. Keep them hoping that, look, it's not me. I'm working on it. It doesn't take long. You just need to suspend some aspect of the law that we have already there that says once you get the Cameroon citizenship, you can no longer, well, if you get another citizenship, you lose the Cameroon one.
Yeah.
That is basically the law. But even that law, the strange thing about that law is that there needs to be a decision to strip you of your citizenship.
So how will
and it has to go through court, but they don't know that.
How will they know unless you declare it?
Exactly. So they're saying, well, because the law says if you acquire another passport or another nationality, then you lose the Cameroon one. But that same law says that it has to come from a decision, well, it has to be made by court. That decision has to be made by a court.
Yeah.
But none of it's made by court. Nobody has ever gone to court to do that. All they assume. But you will have the people like Samuel Etoiles, they will have the dual citizenship. All the big players like Rigobert Song and all that, they will have the dual citizenship. It's fine. It is fine. For them, it's fine. But for the ordinary citizen,
your children,
it's not fine. The children, they say that if the woman, she's from Cameroon and she marries a foreigner, she still has her Cameroon. She will keep her Cameroon thing. Yeah. That's what the law says. So she can pass it to the children.
Yeah.
That's the only dual citizenship that is allowed. So a woman that's going to marry a foreigner and get the citizenship.
What about the man marrying a foreigner?
The man loses his citizenship straight away, well, according to that rule.
That sounds fair.
So I don't know if we're gonna manage to get it. Yeah, I'm gonna write to the council today. I'm gonna send them a formal complaint. Because they would need to answer. because the neighbors there, what they're doing, they've turned the next door into flats. Now it's 4 flats up there, and the bottom are shops. So those flats don't have any guinea pig, whatever, where to put the beans and stuff.
Yeah.
So all the beans are left outside, and this has started like a month ago. Started with 1 bag. Now we got like 5 bags in there.
Yeah.
And I called the council. I reported it to the council, and they're like, "We don't know what address that is." So well, you have to find out. We're not going to send somebody there to investigate. So when you have the whole street there with rubbish, that's called fly tipping.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I reported it twice. Yesterday I was on the phone to them, but I think I need to make a formal complaint.
Yeah.
Because when you make a formal complaint, then they go deeper.
Respond.
Yeah, they have to respond, so they go deeper. Because when I saw the first bag, when those guys started moving there, I knew I'm going to be having problems.
Mm.
Because rubbish are made to be, to get disposed of. You can't sleep with them. You can't keep them forever. You have to get rid of them, so they will have to push them outside.
Yeah.
Now, what it is, Mr. Bia doesn't like the country. And we have a revolution going on at the moment. The diaspora. We took over the French embassy like 2 months ago. And the Berlin embassy, the one in Germany.
Why?
Because we're asking, he embezzled the leader of the opposition. He's actually in prison there in Cameroon, the leader of the opposition. So we're fighting, and hopefully we are going to succeed, because the Americans are trying to put some sanctions on them. So hopefully we get there.